Good afternoon, YouTube. Hopefully, YouTube. We are heading our way back down to Florida. It is Thursday, March 14th, and about to go try to wrangle with some northern zone Osceola turkeys. We're still going to be pretty much in South Florida, but this portion doesn't open until the north zone comes in. So it opens Saturday. We're going to go down, set up camp this evening, do a little scouting tomorrow, and then get after them Saturday until we kill one. Hopefully until everybody kills one. We got a nice little group going down. It's going to be 4 of us. So we're going to really try to get after them. Try to do a little bit better vlogging. I know I say it every time. We try to vlog and do some good video on this trip. So we're going to see. I'll try to keep y'all updated. Good morning. It is Friday, March the 15th. Sitting out here at my trail gate walk-in area. Got dropped off this morning by my group. So I'm sitting here. Hopefully I'm going to be shooing people off. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that, but I'm going to be letting people know that I'm in here. So I put up a little lawn chair and just sitting here chilling, waiting on it to get daylight. But it's our scouting day. Me and the trio are splitting up, going and covering some dirt. I feel pretty good about it. I've hunted this area before. Killed one in here 2 years ago, and there was a couple in here at that time. The mosquitoes are terrible. There's a lot more water this year. I got bug spray on. These jokers don't seem like they care. They better drive me nuts though. I'll kill every one of them. I can't stand them things. Aggravating. But I can hear gators croaking in all the ponds. This place must be pretty wet too, but it's a lot higher ground than the last place I was at in South Florida opener. So should be able to keep dry, manage our way around the ponds and stay away from the gators and stuff. And the water might be a good thing. It might congregate them where I want them to be at. That's the hope, at least. So I'm gonna try to run the video camera a little this morning if I hear anything, or at least do some updates and stuff. Like I said in my travel vlog, try to do better. Try to do better this trip. Probably going to be hunting on my own, so it's a little easier for me to do the vlogging and whatnot whenever I'm on my own. Hunting, videoing is a little more difficult, but the vlogging and talking is a little easier, so I reckon that's it. We're going to go in here and we're going to sit here for a little bit, shoo people off of us, because it's going to be a packed house down here tomorrow. And hopefully we pin a few this morning. I got one hitting it. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. And he was pretty far, so I wasn't going to be able to get any good footage of him gobbling. So I'm dipping out, trying to do a loop so I can get a better pin, and maybe be able to get some video of him gobbling. But he's absolutely burning it now. I mean, every breath, he's absolutely killing it this morning. And that turkey's gonna die in the morning by somebody. So, I want it to be me. I'm trying to hustle and get a good beat on him so I know where to be. I'll check in a second, hopefully. I just hope he's still hitting it, because I got like a mile loop to get to where I need to be. So I hope he's still hitting it. Good afternoon. It is Turkey Eve for the North Zone of Florida. Last you saw, I was dealing with another hunter, and it was alright. He wound up. He's a nice fella. I don't know what his intentions were. I don't know if he saw me and he lied to me saying he didn't see me, or I don't know. But he's a nice fella about it, and he told me, he's like, man, if I'd have seen you, I wouldn't have gone in there. I kind of believe him. And I don't think he's going to be hunting here in the morning anyway. But he's just out here screwing around wanting to pin turkeys, I reckon. But he definitely boogered the turkey that I was talking about. Just gobbling about every breath, it seemed like. So it is 6:30, 6:34. Doing some spot gardening at the moment. Trying to keep people out of here. Really, just trying to keep people out of here. I could care less if I even go in here in the morning or this evening. If I could just keep these people out, keep them from going down in here this evening and pushing these turkeys. This turkey's liable to roost, just like he was, like 300 yards from the road. I doubt it, because of all these bastards already been, excuse my language, all these people have been already going down in here messing with them. One dude this morning that I was parked on this trail drove down it like half a mile and just pulled into the oak hammock. The oak hammock that the turkey's gobbling in. I mean, I don't know how these Florida people ever kill a turkey. I mean, it was unreal. I didn't even see the truck because I didn't want to go down in there. I could see on this trail I'm sitting on now that the dew was knocked off the grass. And then I went and talked to that dude that went around me, and he was like, yeah, I seen a black Silverado parked up here. And like such and such yards, like in the oak hammock. So he's seen it. Honestly, I'm trying not to get worked up about it. It's going to be what it'll be. The main thing is going to be keeping the people off of it. If I can get in here and I don't have to deal with people, if people will respect my space and my area, then we can go to work. We can make some stuff happen. But I know some turd is gonna pull up behind me or do like that dude did and go this hammock is only 100 yards wide, but there's a trail on the other side. Somebody's gonna ride past my truck and park on the other side of this hammock and hunt the same turkey. And that could be a good thing, because a lot of times people that do that crap don't know what they're doing and they'll push the turkey to you. But at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'd rather have it to myself and not have no turkey get boogered, be able to play the game on my own. But like I said, this place is absolutely packed with people, so I'm not expecting to have this hammock to myself. It's not even that big of a hammock, but there's turkeys in it, and people are going to know that. So I'm probably going to have to share it with some crap, or share it unwillingly with the thing. But I'm going to sit in here until about 7 something, because I'm not going to get really in here and risk boogering these birds. Now, I should be able to hear most of this hammock really from the truck. Depends on how the wind's blowing. So I'm probably going to sit here until 7 or so. That way if I need to talk to somebody I can. Tell them to pack it out and go on. Then at the last second, probably walk 100 yards or so up here in the truck. See what I can do. Regardless, it really doesn't matter. What's important and what will be a huge deciding factor on the success rate for tomorrow if I'm the first one on this trail. So we're gonna see. Hopefully he starts hitting it on the limb. Hopefully y'all will get to see it. No promises though. There's a strong chance that the next time you see me, I will be doing my intro, my vlog, whatever the hell you call it. Alright, I'm rambling. Deuces. Good morning. It is opening day of North Florida turkey season. Well, we did our part. We did all we can do, is the reality of it. It's a packed house. There's people everywhere. Yeah, this one feller, nice older gentleman, he's gonna be working, well, I say working, he's gonna be sitting in a ground blind at the end of this branch. He's gonna be about 2 miles away from me though, so I'm not too worried about it. And he's gonna be sitting in his little ground blind all day. That's what he told me, so I'm okay with that. But had 3 other trucks roll past me here. On this other little trail on the other side where that guy yesterday went past me and went in hooting, sounded like a dang moo cow. So, worst case scenario, I got 1 truck to deal with. More than likely, I got 2 trucks, because they could go on either side of the road there. And this is the longer side. So I would imagine I'm going to have two folks. And I just can't fathom why you'd come and run up on me right here. But I mean, this hammock is only like 150 yards wide. It genuinely doesn't make sense. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to have to play it real smart, be real patient, and know when to talk and when not to talk. I'm going to have to really use my ears to know where these fellas are at. Because if that turkey's gobbling, then they're going to run to him. I mean, that's just the reality of it. But they might not know what they're doing. They might push him to me. And that's when me being smart with my call and whatnot, it very well could kill a turkey this morning. But there's also a good chance that I hear a shot less than 150 yards away from me. And that's just the reality of it. We're going to grind out this weekend. And Lord willing, we make it to the weekend or to the week. And we don't have to deal with this nonsense. I mean, it's the darndest thing I've ever seen. But it's opening day on public land. I mean, that's just kind of, that's what you get when you sign up for it. No reason to be sour about it. It'll sting a little bit if somebody shoots one, but it just wasn't meant to be for me to kill that turkey. So they're going to get in here and go to work. There's turkeys in this block. There ain't a doubt in my mind. I heard him. There's also, once people start getting out of the woods midday today, it could get nasty. Whenever I can do some stepping around here and go to work, I'm here for it. These turkeys ain't heard a yelper in a long time, and they dang sure ain't heard a yelper like mine. So I'm confident if they're lonely and they'll gobble, I like our chances today. We just gotta make good decisions and be effective. Know when to do what. And you gotta get lucky. You gotta get blessed. I mean, you kill more that way than you do being good. So, Lord willing, it's our time. Well, we're gonna see. I hope next time y'all see me, one's raking it not too far from me. We're gonna find out. Alright. We're working. It ain't going good. I've heard at least 3 turkeys gobbling, but they're all across the dang road where there's trucks at. So can't really do anything with them. And I want to call them turkeys and help them boys kill them. Them turkeys ain't gobbling good. They've only hit it a couple times apiece, if that. So, lead me to believe. I don't know if this turkey's still in this block or not. There was so much pressure in here yesterday. It very easily could have gotten shuffled. bush somewhere. I've yelped a little. Some soft stuff. Didn't hear anything. So I'm kind of concerned. If he's in here and he's not gobbling, it might not be a bad thing right now. There's so many people in here. There's so many people around. They're liable to be closer to him than I am and keep him gobbling. But I don't know. I got about 2 miles that I can work down here, work down this road, and I hope them other boys stay on the other side. And they very well could have boogered him this morning. I don't know if they walked in with lights on, or I don't know where he slept. They could have walked right under him. There's no telling. So, we've got this road to ourselves, aside from the old fella I was telling y'all about. That's 2 miles deep in here. So we're just going, work this whole road in, working back. We're either gonna work it in and sit, and then work our way out, or we're gonna work it in, then out loud, and then sit, and then wait for them other people to leave over there, where I know them turkeys are. I should have went in there this morning. The dang fella told me he seen 3 longbeards across the road from this side to that side. Now, granted, they didn't gobble good, but they might would have when I yelped to them. I ain't had a yelpable turkey yet. But we're gonna see. Beautiful. This is the most insane thing. I've got like 6 turkeys going. They're all kind of far. This is so bad. That turkey will come eventually. Somebody's gonna kill him if they don't come. I don't know. Who knows? Sounds like he's moving. Might be about to loop me. He's got a full gobble. I might have a hard time not shooting him. There's a longbeard right in front of me. I think it's a longbeard. We got him, boys. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I tried to pull him to the right so I can get it on video, but he had to go left, and he made me. Oh, he made me. He seen me move. He seen me easing my gun around. I didn't move my gun to where he was drumming, because he just threw all this thick crap. I knew I wasn't going to be able to shoot him through that anyway. So I had a 50-50. Is he going left or he's going right? So I'm looking right, hoping I threw the yelp that way, hoping he's going that way. And he worked left. And it made me put a bad shot on him. Made me dang. Made me put a bad shot on him. Didn't get it on video. Aggravating. I'm sorry, but I ain't finna let that turkey slip past me at 20 yards. Got sidetracked. What y'all say we light one up? Celebrate a little bit. Enjoy the experience, because Lord knows these don't come often. And God, it feels so good, because to be frank, I just got my rear end whipped in South Florida about 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, a week ago. So 16, 2 weeks ago, 14 days. I got my rear end whipped, and it was a grind, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of started having some self-doubt, because I just couldn't keep the turkeys gobbling. I mean, I was starting to doubt what kind of a turkey hunter I really am. It got to me a little bit, but it made me hungry, and sometimes that's the best thing that can happen. That trip there brought me to reality, humbled me, and motivated me. And as you can see, a little motivation can go a long way. A very long way. I busted my ass for this trip. Excuse my language. I didn't bust it any harder than my South Florida trip, but I worked hard, and worked even harder whenever I got here to scout. I've been to this place before, but I'm not even in the same down the same trail in the same area. I'm close to it, and I was using that old area whenever I found this turkey. There's turkeys gobbling this morning in that place where I killed one 2 years ago. But everything is God's plan, and I haven't heard that fella shooting. Maybe it's God's plan for that fella to kill that turkey. I don't know. He better beat me to the gate in the morning, though. I still got a tag left. Let's light this thing up.